Are you applying to university? Are you wondering what universities are really looking for? Well, my name is Lucy Parsons and I help GCSE and A-level students get the top grades and into their first choice of university. And in this video, I'm going to share you some top pieces of advice from a university lecturer that I spoke to about what universities are really looking for. So if you're applying to university, you're probably slightly confused about what lecturers and admissions tutors are actually looking for. I was so excited to speak to Eleanor Snare, teaching fellow at the School of Design at the University of Leeds. Eleanor teaches third-year students, supervises dissertations, and is heavily involved with Open Days, Creative Careers and the admissions process. Here we'll find out more on how to get yourself noticed. So what do universities really look for? Many students have achieved highly in their A-levels and have been awarded prizes. However, when they get to university, they suddenly realise that they're a little fish in a big pond. They've gone from being a high achiever to just another student. And what Eleanor says is, most of all, we're interested in your passion for learning and where you are on your learning journey. It takes time and a complete mindset change to adjust to the demands of university learning. Eleanor said, we're looking for creative thinkers, people who can think on their feet and solve problems. Most of all, we're interested in your passion for learning and where you are on your learning journey. So how can you get ahead and be ready for this mindset change? There's lots you can do while you're still at school, preparing for your UCAS application, to prepare yourself for this different culture of learning. As Eleanor says, find your little project, go above and beyond. So she said, a great thing to do is to join a sports team or run a guide or scout pack. But she says, don't just do the socially available stuff like the Cubs and Scouts or sports teams in your community. Go over and above by finding creative and independent projects that light your fire. For example, start a blog, write short stories, curate an amazing Instagram feed or YouTube channel. These are the things that show creativity and independent thinking. And you need to talk about your learning journey, not your career path. So Eleanor says, I'm not interested in what specific job you want to do. I want to know what you want to learn. University is a pathway to education and a new way of seeing the world. At university, you learn to think creatively and disruptively. Often, this isn't very attractive to employers in entry-level graduate jobs. However, it's this intellectual flexibility that you will get from studying any subject that will mark you out from the non-graduates in the world. I believe that you can't put a price tag on university or this intellectual flexibility that you learn there. So how can you show all this off in your personal statement? Eleanor's advice is to practice writing about yourself. Show pride in your achievements and demonstrate your learning journey, where it's taken you so far and where you'd like it to go in the future. She says, show your learning, trying difficult and new things, not to show you're the best, but to show that you're reflecting on the things you've learned. What's your genuine interest in this? What are the links between the disparate things that you've studied? So think about these questions. What was interesting about it? What hooked you? Why do you want to explore it further? And be fascinating, not dull. So as Eleanor said about university dissertations, I don't want to read something dull. Being interesting isn't one of the formal criteria, but it's important for university and for life. Intrigue yourself and intrigue your tutor. If you can apply this philosophy to your personal statement, you'll be on to a winner. So if you're intimidated by the idea of writing about yourself in a fascinating and intriguing way, you need to check out my e-course on writing personal statements, your complete guide to a winning personal statement. It will show you how to craft everything from a compelling opening sentence to a closing paragraph that leaves the admissions tutor wanting more. You'll also see how to create the perfect flow and structure your personal statement in the best way for your life experiences and aptitudes. And you can find out more about the course here, lifemoreextraordinary.com/personal-statement-course. And if you're interested to read Eleanor's comments in more detail, you can do that on my website at lifemoreextraordinary.com/looking-for. If you've been watching this video on Facebook, please come and like my page, Life More Extraordinary with Lucy Parsons, to catch every video that I release. And if you've been watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, Life More Extraordinary on YouTube. Best of luck with your personal statement.